Welcome back to La Teacher Videos. In this video, you are going to learn how to read classic tales, topic of first grade of secondary school, Unit 2. You are going to select and review classic tales, understand general sense and main ideas, express and rewrite events. Bienvenidos nuevamente a los videos de La Teacher. En este video tú leerás cuentos clásicos, tema del primer grado de secundaria, unidad 2. Seleccionarás y repasarás cuentos clásicos, entenderás el sentido general e ideas principales y expresarás y reescribirás eventos. Elements of a story. 5 basic elements. 1. The characters. 2. The setting. 3. The plot. 4. The conflict. 5. The resolution. These elements allow the action to develop in a logical way the reader can follow. Elementos de una historia. 5 elementos básicos. 1. Los personajes. 2. El escenario. 3. La trama. 4. El conflicto. 5. La solución. Estos elementos permiten a la acción desarrollarse de una manera lógica que el lector pueda seguir. Classic tales is a story that has been told and retold for many years and becomes a story that almost everyone knows. Example of classic tales: The Three Little Pigs and Little Red Riding Hood. Cuentos clásicos son historias que se cuentan y recuentan por muchos años y se convierten en historias que la mayoría conoce. Ejemplos de cuentos clásicos: Los Tres Cochinitos y La Caperucita Roja. Fairy tale is a type of folk tale, a story of good versus evil, involves magic and royal characters, often contains animals with human characteristics and talking objects. Cuentos de hadas es un tipo de cuento popular, una historia del bien contra el mal. Involucra magia y personajes de la realeza. A menudo contiene animales con características humanas y objetos que hablan. Characteristics of fairy tales. Begins with once upon a time and ends with they live happily ever after. Takes place in faraway places. Characters are often kings and queens. Has both good and evil characters. Example of fairy tales: Cinderella and Rapunzel. Características de un cuento de hadas. Inician con hace mucho tiempo y terminan con y vivieron felices para siempre. Se llevan a cabo en lugares muy lejanos. Los personajes a menudo son reyes y reinas. Tienen ambos personajes buenos y malos. Ejemplos de cuentos de hadas: Cenicienta y Rapunzel. Jack and the Beanstalk by Joseph Jacobs, rewrite by Flora Annie Steele. Once upon a time, there lived a poor widow and her son Jack. One day, Jack's mother told him to sell their only cow. Jack went to the market, and on the way, he met a man who wanted to buy his cow. Jack asked, "What will you give me in return for my cow?" The man answered, "I will give you 5 magic beans." Jack took the magic beans and gave the man the cow. But when he reached home, Jack's mother was very angry. She said, "You fool, he took away your cow and gave you some beans." She threw the beans out of the window. Jack was very sad and went to sleep without dinner. The next day, when Jack woke up in the morning and looked out of the window, he saw that a huge beanstalk had grown from his magic beans. He climbed up the beanstalk and reached a kingdom in the sky. There lived a giant and his wife. Jack went inside the house and found the giant's wife in the kitchen. Jack said, "Could you please give me something to eat? I am so hungry." The kind wife gave him bread and some milk. While he was eating, the giant came home. The giant was very big and looked very fearsome. Jack was terrified and went and hid inside. The giant cried, "Fee, fa, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread." The wife said, "There is no boy in here." So the giant ate his food and then went to his room. He took out his sacks of gold coins, counted them and kept them aside. Then he went to sleep. In the night, Jack crept out of his hiding place, took 1 sack of gold coins and climbed down the beanstalk. At home, he gave the coins to his mother. His mother was very happy and they lived well for some time. climbed the beanstalk, and went to the giant's house again. Once again, Jack asked the giant's wife for food. But while he was eating, the giant returned. Jack leaped up in fright and went and hid under the bed. The giant cried, "Fee, fa, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread." The wife said, "There is no boy in here." The giant ate his food and went to his room. There he took out a hen. He shouted, "Lie!" and the hen laid a golden egg. When the giant fell asleep, Jack took the hen and climbed down the beanstalk. Jack's mother was very happy with him. After some days, Jack once again climbed the beanstalk and went to the giant's castle. For the third time, Jack met the giant's wife and asked for some food. Once again, the giant's wife gave him bread and milk. But while Jack was eating, the giant came home. "Fee, fa, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread," cried the giant. "Don't be silly, there is no boy in here," said his wife. The giant had a magical harp that could play beautiful songs. While the giant slept, Jack took the harp and was about to leap. Suddenly, the magic harp cried, "Help, master! A boy is stealing me!" The giant woke up and saw Jack with the harp. Furious, he ran after Jack, but Jack was too fast for him. He ran down the beanstalk and reached home. The giant followed him down. Jack quickly ran inside his house and fetched an axe. He began to chop the beanstalk. The giant fell and died. Jack and his mother were now very rich and they lived happily ever after. Vocabulary Review: widow, viuda; sell, vender; buy, comprar; beans, frijoles; fool, tonto; threw, lanzó; beanstalk, habichuela; kingdom, reino; giant, gigante; fearsome, temible; hid, escondido; locked, sangre; grind, moler; sack of gold, sacos de oro; leap up in fright, saltó de miedo; smell, oler; hen, gallina; shouted, gritó; magical harp, arpa mágica; cried, lloró, gritó; fast, rápido; reach, alcanzó; fetch an axe, trajo un hacha; chop, picó, cortó. After reading the classic tale, match the story pieces with the correct order. 1. Characters. 2. Setting. 3. Beginning. 4. Middle. 5. End. A. The giant fell and died. Jack and his mother were now very rich and they lived happily ever after. B. He saw that a huge beanstalk had grown from his magical beans. He climbed up the beanstalk and reached a kingdom in the sky. C. Jack's house, a kingdom in the sky, the giant's house. D. Jack, Jack's mother, a man, the giant's wife, the giant. E. One day, Jack's mother told him to sell their only cow. Jack went to the market and on the way he met a man who wanted to buy his cow. Después de leer el cuento clásico, relaciona las piezas de la historia con el orden correcto. 1. Personajes. 2. Escenario. 3. Inicio. 4. Desarrollo. 5. Final. A. El gigante cayó y murió. Jack y su mamá fueron ahora muy ricos y vivieron felices para siempre. B. Él vio que una gran rama creció de los frijoles mágicos. Escaló y llegó al reino de los cielos. C. La casa de Jack, el reino de los cielos, la casa del gigante. D. Jack, la mamá de Jack, un hombre, la esposa del gigante, el gigante. E. Un día la mamá de Jack le dijo que fuera a vender la única vaca que tenían. Jack fue al mercado y en el camino conoció a un hombre que quería comprar su vaca.